It's about you being at peace. Yeah, I understand that, Corinne, but I don't know, man. I think it's a journey. I don't think anyone can chase like 100% peace, man. And if you have, let me know, because I think you never know what situation like life's gonna throw at you, innit? Like it's gonna be, it's unpredictable. Life is unpredictable. People are unpredictable. Everything you can name under the sun, that's not great, you know. Essentially, do you think it's right for that person to keep giving them that treatment? No, I don't think they deserve that, you know. Yes, I do believe that people, I think you should forgive people. I'm getting somewhere with this. I think what I've realized in life is, I think be kind to people in the sense of like, you understand people are going through stuff, but don't be kind to the extent where you're still giving them good treatment, because one, that might fuel them even more to retaliate and treat you even more bad. Two, it's not fair on yourself. And three, eventually if they do drain you from it, you can't now offer that love to people that actually genuinely need it, you know. So yeah, I think you need to be forgiving and kind to others, because life is short and we all make mistakes. But then a part of me is like, I don't think you should give that treatment to people that don't deserve it. I don't think so. I think you treating them like that takes a lot of effort. I think even though they say like anger requires more energy than kindness and love, I don't think that's true. I think it takes a lot of strength to be loving, a lot of strength to be kind. It's brave to be loving. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think these are qualities that people don't show because they've become so protected of themselves. Yeah, I think with forgiveness, you're not holding on to a grudge, right? Like, even now when I'm talking, the person that upset me tonight, I don't hate them, you know. Yes, I had my retaliation. I thought, raw, like the disrespect, you know, not again. But like I said, they no longer have access to me like that. You cross that line, you're no longer going to get nice say anymore. And I think that's fair. I think it's fair to have that mindset in life, because it's your life, you know. And I think you should be in control of what you want. I think if you're very becoming a better person, and you're investing into people so much, you deserve to have good energy around you. People that water your cup as well, whatever that saying is. Water your plant, pour into your cup. Anger is a very dangerous emotion. It will hinder you in many ways. I think it's even more dangerous for the people that don't expect you to have it, you know. Water your cup. Okay, imagine water in a cup. Yeah, I think it's even more dangerous for the people that don't expect you to have it, you know, because they see you as that very gentle, loving person. And do you know what's really like sickening sometimes? People can intentionally do things to get a reaction out of you. And the moment you match their energy, or you choose to not settle for that disrespect, they go mad, you know? It fuels them even more. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I think it's a control thing. I think it's control, ego, and a sense of like feeding one's insecurities, you know? I think a secure person wouldn't move like that. A secure person wouldn't find enjoyment by putting other people down. And like I said, there's extents. I think there's extents. Like, there's light-hearted banter, which I think is a lot on TikTok, you know, and I'm starting to grow into that as well. I'm not taking that as personally. But I think it's when people cross that boundary and they disregard how you feel, that's when I think it's an issue. Focus on your aims, don't let them put you down. I think for me, it's more of a I don't think so, you know. I was a very shy person. I wouldn't say I was insecure. I think it was more about like, I think with confidence, it can definitely be, you can grow into a confident person. Even security, I think you can grow into becoming a secure person. I don't think we're restricted by our past. I think our past might linger and it's hard to heal from certain things. But I do think there is an opportunity to grow and to become better. And yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with being a shy person. If anything, I quite admire shy people, you know. I quite like people that are protective with themselves, you know, and has a sense of like privacy. And I don't know, I think I can see beauty in everything, to be quite fair. I can see beauty in outspoken people. I can see beauty in shyness. I can see beauty in all types of people. I think you just got to create a perspective for it, right? Yeah, don't put yourself down. It's not a disadvantage, but I do think confidence is important in life. I think that's one thing that I would suggest is to can you be a shy and a confident person at the same time? I think it depends on the environment, right? But I think specifically for business, for creating relationships and connections with people, I think any sort, if you're aiming to be like a leader or someone who sets a good example, it's really important to have self-confidence. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like shyness is. I think shyness is what's the word? Shyness is a sign of purity in my opinion. I don't know. I kind of admire shyness. It's like how do I explain it? There's a religious I think there's like a religious saying to it, but I do think there is a there's goodness behind shyness. I don't know how to word it, but I feel like there's an Arabic quote behind that. Arabic concept. What's the Arabic concept? It's dangerous, period. But the thing is, every single one of us. Oh, it's okay, G Money. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for saying hi, by the way. That's really nice of you. That's a reflection of your character as well, because I see people come in and out all the time. Some people are on my life for like hours, you know, sometimes, if I haven't blocked them already. So it's cool to be cool, you know. It's cool to be kind. Oh, got to work harder on my self-reflection tonight. My God. Just energy, man. There's so much to do in life, and people just don't realise, man. People don't realise what people are going through, and they add to the piles of stress. You have good and bad days, say. Thank you, Kiko, by the way. Yeah, no, I'm accepting of that. It's not nice to see in it. It's like I've said, I've been in a place of my life where I've been a very angry person, you know. And a lot of the times people just see Say and they think, we could take advantage of her. So little do they know I could switch up very quickly, you know. And I don't want people to take me to that extent, because I've worked so hard on being this calm person, you know. Don't allow anyone to take you out of energy, man. Like, you owe it to yourself. And it's so heartbreaking that people have the ability to completely lift you up or tear you apart, you know. And if you're that person where you see someone's focused and you've purposely gone into their life and do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. This is why I journal. If I don't journal, If I don't journal, I think I might just lose it, bro. I might just lose it. People will just test you to great extents. Shazzy, thank you for the roses. again, this idea of not focusing on the negative things, thoughts, bro. There's a lot of negative things in life. We can't act oblivious to it. We can't change the narrative. You know, you can't paint a picture over something that's not so nice. You know, death, that's tough, man. You know, grieving, like, I think this idea of constantly being perfect, constantly being happy, constantly smiling, constantly having good energy, bro, like, it's just, this is why there's a lot of mental health issues out there, because the stigma around being perfect, you know, judgment. It's like, people say it, and I think another thing that angers me is that when people are saying this, providing this knowledge, I know for a fact they're not constantly they're not constantly positive. It's impossible. It's like, this is why I always refer to the yin and yang, like positives and negatives. You can't, nothing in life has cons without pros or pros without cons. There's an opposite to everything in life. Good and bad days, you know, like H said. Yes, I think we should aim on becoming more positive, but I think you need to have a realistic perspective in life, you know? If I were to sit and say, I hate the world, that person's horrible and I'm never going to forgive them. No, I'm saying, look, how they responded, it crossed the boundary. I didn't like it. Yes, I got angry. Okay, I didn't want to get angry, but I'm human. Tomorrow's a new day. We're going to try again, you know? That's optimistic. Yes, there's negative things about that. Someone's taken me out of my character and I've got angry and I don't know, essentially at the moment, to be quite fair, I don't even hate this person right now. It's mad because in that moment I was so angry. I saw red. I was thinking, no. But now that I've calmed down, I think, because I'm talking so much about it, I'm like, I think the faith in me is saying, like, forgive them, not even for the sake of myself, but for God as well, you know? And I think that's what keeps me kind of, like, humble in life. And so I say, like, as much as the blessings come, so do the hardships. The hardships are around the corner, bro. They're waiting. Don't ever think you're above anyone. Like, they're coming for you, you know? Not that you deserve it, but I think it's a part of, like, life. That's why I think it's impossible to have this perception of just be positive constantly. No. It's a bit like that when we spoke about failure earlier, right? Someone said failure is success. Failure isn't success. Failure is a part of success. It goes hand in hand, you know? Like, if you don't know what it feels like to lose, how would you know what it feels like to win? Would we really appreciate good things in life without the bad? You know, like that situation when I said about how, sorry, I keep forgetting your name. Shadow. I keep thinking to call you Smokey. I don't know why I want to call you Smokey. I was in a predicament last night and I'm thinking to myself, bro, I feel so drained. Like, I was investing so much energy and time into it. And that one message of like I'm sorry, like, have I upset you, you know? Like, even when he hasn't done anything wrong, it was like light in a dark world. And I think people really underestimate the kindness that, like, even just being you know, just being you, if that's your character, to reach out to people, to make sure, like, I don't know, there's no tension or, do you know what I mean? Like, good qualities in a human being, it can make a difference, man. Like, that's a breath of fresh air, you know? It's the diamond in amongst all the I don't know, the rocks on the floor and the sun to, I don't know, a very cold day. Do you know what I mean? It's the light. I think that's what keeps me going, whether it's faith, whether it's people, whether it's the minority.